Good Friday, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. Garden State Weather and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com providing superior forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic 24 hours a day. I'm forecaster Robert Smith with the daily video forecast discussion for this soupy Friday, the 9th of May, 2014. There is a lot of obscuration in the atmosphere at the surface this morning with plenty of fog around the region, a little bit of drizzle too. We just had a smattering of showers and thunderstorms move across the Hudson Valley, now entering into Connecticut and Long Island this morning. Temperatures are on the mild side. They're in the upper 50s to low 60s across the region. And it's going to be another one of those tricky forecast days like yesterday, where the models indicated the clouds would break up more during the afternoon, and they did across Pennsylvania and southern New Jersey and the Delmarva, and as a result, the temperatures yesterday spiked into the 70s in these locations. But we remained under the cloud cover for all of the day yesterday, and therefore kept the temperatures in the marine layer in place. It's going to be another one of those tricky days today where we're going to find the warm front begrudgingly trying to make its way through the region, may not do so. An easterly wind off the ocean keeping temperatures lower across the New Jersey, New York City metro area, and warmer than normal with sunshine across central and southern New Jersey. Let's take a look. Watches, warnings, and advisories. First of all, we had this smattering of clouds and showers, even thunderstorms, as we can see from lightning strikes here across the Hudson Valley during the last hour or two. And these showers and thunderstorms are racing southeast over this region, and rest of the area precipitation free. However, we do have lots of advisories. These are all for fog. Marine fog advisory until noon today. Visibility is a mile or less through noon. That's on the coastal waters. Inland locations of Ocean, Monmouth, and Cape May counties. Here we have a dense fog advisory until 10 a.m. We're expecting the fog to lift, visibilities to be reduced to a quarter mile or less. Inland locations, we have areas of fog this morning. Dense patchy fog across the region. Motorists advised, obviously, to use caution while driving. And basically all these advisories might need to be extended a little further into the afternoon hours in certain locations. We'll keep a monitor of that. Morning surface chart from weatherroanoke.com and digital atmosphere software shows our main storm system now heading up towards the Great Lakes into Canada, dragging its cold front through the upper Midwest, and a sleeking warm front from this parent low becoming nearly stationary across central Pennsylvania all the way down to the Delmarva region, where it's not making too much of a northward progress here. As of this morning, there's plenty of fog on the north side, marine layer in place, a short wave over the top of the ridge moved through central and southeastern New York to the Hudson Valley, into Connecticut, Long Island, and into the coastal waters this morning. And there doesn't seem to be any more of these impulses until this comes over the top of the ridge here later this evening into tomorrow morning. Most of today is going to be pretty dry in terms of precipitation, but the fog will persist, and also, as a result, we could find temperatures quite steep, actually, in difference between the marine layer here in northern New Jersey and then warmer conditions across central and southern New Jersey down into the Delmarva. Morning surface, basically visible satellite here, shows the short wave with the showers and thunderstorms across the interior sections of Connecticut, southeastern New York, and Long Island moving away now. And a moisture plume here just to the north and west of this region, subsidence and sinking air, but locked in moisture in the lower levels of the atmosphere that cannot be detected on water vapor satellite that's used for mid and upper level. Here's our radar composite here showing the showers and thunderstorms moving across the Hudson Valley into Connecticut and coastal waters here this morning. A better look of that. And then there's the break in the action, a few disturbances here across the north, and the main feature here is ahead of and along that cold front, now racing into just west of the Great Lakes region with the showers and thunderstorms parallel to this cold front, moving from south to north into the Great Lakes region. Hasn't been much precipitation with these showers and thunderstorms, but there has been up to a quarter of an inch or more in some of the heavier ones as they propagated from central New York, from Syracuse all the way down to the coastal waters this morning. And there are some delays on flights this morning out of Kennedy, LaGuardia, Newark, and also Philadelphia. Basically, we're in limited IFR conditions, ceilings below 500 feet or visibilities below 1 mile this morning. And we have IFR to LIFR conditions remain across the areas this morning. We expect ceilings to lift to MVFR this afternoon, and there is a possibility we could briefly return to VFR for a few hours late this afternoon. We are becoming less optimistic about that happening. A return to IFR and limited IFR expected once again towards sunset and should continue through the night tonight. East to northeast winds early, expected to become more easterly and southeast through the day into tonight. All speeds are expected to be less than 10 knots. It's very light. That's why the fog is so persistent. Saturday and Saturday night, a cold front approaching. Some periods of MVFR and IFR likely in scattered showers and thunderstorms. Some IFR in clouds and fog Saturday morning also. Then Sunday through Monday, mainly VFR conditions. Tuesday, sub-VFR possible with the chance for more scattered showers and thunderstorms. Right now, outside of Newark, we are locked in with the fog. Visibility a half a mile. The wind is northeast at 3. The temperature 57, dew point 57, humidity 100%. Philadelphia also 2 miles. Visibility, wind northeast at 5. Temperature 58, dew point 54, humidity 87%. The fog is present there as well. And as we mentioned, it's going to be a soupy forecast over the next couple of hours. Pollen counts are going to be a little lower today and tomorrow due to the rain and the higher humidity in the air, but then they'll spike again back to the high side Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And that's going to be with the concentration based on rising temperatures, strong winds, and lower relative humidity on those days. NEMWRF composite reflectivity forecast going into the future from Penn State Seawall site shows a smattering of showers exiting this morning, areas of fog, low clouds, drizzle, marine layer in place, and breaks in the overcast forecasted once again by the models, especially during this afternoon where temperatures could get well into the 70s, again away from the clouds and fog and drizzle along the coast. Not all areas are going to see clearing. The ones that do, and as the wind shifts a little bit more with more sunshine, we'll have more higher temperatures in the upper 60s and mid 70s across the region. Areas where this does not occur and the clouds lock in for all of the day, temperatures will remain in the upper 50s and lower 60s. And then the fog builds in again tonight, and the warm front tries to make its way through the region. Cold front approaching from the west. That cold front will be passing through. There could be some showers around the region, scattered about early tomorrow morning, then a break in the action once again in the afternoon with breaks in the overcast, temperatures in the upper 70s to lower 80s tomorrow afternoon, especially central and southern New Jersey with more sunshine in the warmer sector. Then showers and thunderstorms propagate over the region again during the afternoon, scattered about, and scattered showers and thunderstorms race ahead and along the cold front tomorrow night into early Sunday morning, and then that cold front moves off the coast. There's no cold air behind it. Scattered showers and an upper trough move through the region during Sunday morning. More showers and then clear skies for Mother's Day. Temperatures in the 70s once again. And if you're wishing for the warm weather over this weekend into early next week to hold in its position, chances of that happening will be slim, as we find our convoluted forecast continuing in the 8 to 10 day means here on the European, the GFS, and the CMC. This is a very volatile forecast, as we mentioned, over the last couple of days, and there are going to be multiple chances for precipitation and cooler weather under this regime. GFS maps into motion. Here comes our disturbance moving through the region during this morning. Cold front now out to the west with the low pressure here getting into southeastern Canada towards Hudson's Bay. And the heights begin to build as the ridge of axis here, the high pressure ridge, begins to move east, pushes the warm front through the region, followed by the cold front. Even though the air behind it is not cold, as we can see in the heights here, that brings showers and thunderstorms across the region, scattered about at various times tomorrow, with the greatest concentration of showers and thunderstorms in a linear line or a broken line of showers and thunderstorms tomorrow evening into tomorrow night. That clears out of here, and right now Sunday looks to be dry. Even though the GFS is having some feedback issues, but most of the region should be dry on Sunday for Mother's Day with temperatures in the 70s and mostly sunny skies. Another disturbance here in the southern plains with the frontal boundary that has passed to the south now begins to come back as a warm front again. Showers and thunderstorms. This could be some severe weather here across the central plains. Moves into the Ohio River Valley, gradually weakening. At the frontal structure weakens as the low pressure digs up into the Great Lakes region into southeastern Canada. More precipitation is on the way during the middle part of next week, and then eventually another cold front moves through the region with its passage probably later on Thursday, and we can have numerous showers and thunderstorms around from Wednesday afternoon into Thursday night and Friday. And I want to back this up because as this cold front moves through, we also have an inclusion of a storm system that the European model has been showing now for the last couple of runs off of the ocean here. And this makes everything slow up and parallel to the cold front. So we could be dealing with some moderate to heavy rain around here during the mid to late part of next week. And that could be trouble because that could produce some flooding issues across the region. So that's it for this week. That's a wrap. Garden State Weather and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com. You make it a good Friday. We'll be back in video form on Monday. For Garden State Weather, I'm forecaster Robert Smith.